Welcome to this Chipago Learning Moment. My name is Julia Bluestone, and this learning moment is on how to manage the development of learning materials. I will review our checklist and share with you two of my most important tools for managing this process. Why does this matter to you? If you are program or technical staff, at some time in your Chipago career, you will probably be involved in developing learning materials. How do you know how to get started? What's the path from A to B to C? Of course, Chipago has a checklist for this also. There's no need for you to guess. Follow the step-by-step process to get to your destination. On the screen is an image of the interactive PDF checklist on how to manage the development of Chipago learning materials. It walks you through the process step by step. It includes some important points when quality checks with the relevant technical director are required. The PDF of the checklist is interactive, so you can click on the links to go to the templates and examples for developing your learning materials. Did you notice the roles and responsibilities on the checklist? Let's look at who does what in this process. In the last 15 years, I've observed this is frequently an area of confusion, and this is what we recommend. So imagine you've been asked to create a new learning resource or set of materials. How do you start? As the requester, or our client, you are the unit or department requesting the content. So for example, if Chipago Nepal wants an obstetric fistula package, they are the requester. So in this process, always start with GLO. Our primary role is to design and produce learning products. Every project should start with a consult with GLO. It's best to get our input early. Based on your performance goals and identified gaps, an instructional designer in the GLO office will provide guidance to make sure learning activities are effective, efficient, and directly support desired performance. Instructional designers have professional training in how to analyze learning needs and determine the most efficient and effective learning design and delivery. Typically, the instructional designer will do much of the content creation very closely with a subject matter expert. For every project, always consider how technology can support your learning goals. We recommend the initial consult always include the ICT for D unit also. Their staff will identify, based on your goals and country context, how to best integrate technology to make learning more efficient, effective, or fun. Another very important role is the subject matter expert, often referred to as the SME. This is the person with technical expertise in the relevant area. The SME provides critical information and reviews the content of learning products. In Chipago, SMEs often do much of the content work. The project manager is also a very important role. This person can either be from the requesting unit or the instructional designer can serve in this role. The project manager manages the production process for the product, requesting needed support from other units, managing the project plan, and ensuring project completion on time. I'll show you the tools I like for that in a minute. As the requesting unit, your job isn't complete after materials are produced. If the content comes from your unit or department, you own it and take responsibility for updates. It's your job to take the lead in disseminating materials when completed and ensuring a regular review for technical accuracy is completed as well. I'd like to share two tools with you that I use all the time to help manage this process. First is a scope of work or level of effort breakdown, and the second is a detailed project plan, Gantt chart, or project management matrix. One of the first things your instructional designer will help you do is to take your project details, for example, project scope, budget, timelines, and provide a proposed scope of work and level of effort breakdown for all those involved. On the screen, you see several samples rotating in, and I'll show you where to find those in a minute. Based on initial design discussions, the project budget and desired outputs will help you identify who needs to do what and how much effort, in other words, time and money, it will take. We can provide a range of options depending on your budget and timelines to make sure your project deliverables are met. On the screen are a few sample project plan formats. Now that we know your deadlines and have planned who will do what, GLO will help you prepare a project plan. The project plan breaks down what needs to happen by when in an activity matrix, Gantt chart, or work breakdown structure, with assigned persons and target dates. I know the writing is too tiny for you to read here, so let me show you where to find these samples and templates. You can find everything I mentioned, including the How to Manage the Development of Learning Materials checklist, the sample templates, examples, project plans, and scope of work documents, all on our Education and Training page. Look under Program Implementation Guidance and find them in this folder highlighted here. Please contact GLO with any questions. Thank you.